Hello guys and welcome back to Menace. So this is the second mission in the uh, Rogue Army operation that turned the tide on Mach. It's defend outpost, so we haven't done these, but this one will be very important because it will remove the buff that the enemy gets, which is the counter strike perk. So right now all the enemy infantry have that buff, but if we finish this mission they will be removed. And this is what I've decided to do. And that is, I decided to remove limb for this one, and I'll explain a bit what I'm doing. First of all, the condition is not too bad. It is daytime, but we do also have overcast, so I believe that does reduce our vision. It maybe gives us a little bit of accuracy penalties or something. We have to prevent hostile units from entering the target zones for 8 rounds, so that's a very short mission. It also means that Carta will not get the full benefit of her perk, which kind of sucks a bit for her, but honestly, she should still be doing very good with the M6 here, especially because I gave her the target designator, so that can bump her accuracy a little bit. Secondaries are just keeping objective control over 90, 60, and 30%. Complete without losing a squad or vehicle and destroy less than 3 structures. Should be pretty straightforward, should be pretty easy. So the way I decided to do this, now we have 3 towers. I'm assuming those are towers. If they're bunkers, then we're kind of in a bad spot. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm setting all my infantry on every one of these towers. Hopefully they're towers, like I said. So starting from the top left here, we have Singh. He's going with the hammer, the POW, and class 4 in this. So I removed the hollow points because hollow points, I think they're overkill for Rogue Army. I mean, they're just gonna, as we saw in the previous mission with hollow points, they were just murdering like infantry like it was nothing. So I don't think we really need hollow points, and we do need the extra ammo on the POW. Because if, like right now, first of all, what we're seeing right here, just as a reminder, is what the enemy starts with. That doesn't show any reinforcements that they're gonna get. So right now on this side, we only have one Rogue Army Jaeger team, which kind of sucks because we won't be able to spot it unless we spot it with Bog. That's why I also kept Bog in here. But yeah, that's the idea. Is if we do have any vehicles that come in here, Singh at least has about 5 rockets to get rid of it. Hopefully we don't run out of ammo. After that, like I said, we have Bog up in here because he's gonna be able to scan and spot anybody. So if I see like a green blip on this side, I'll probably know it's the snipers, and I'll try and engage them with Singh if we have enough range. We only have 10 range here. I could, instead of the camo kit, because I know if you put somebody in the tower, it reduces their concealment by 3, I believe. So we'll be at -1 consumer, which effectively doesn't mean nothing. So in that case, I think it might just be better to go with like a match ammo to increase his range on the hammer, so he could engage those snipers. Because I believe the case as DMR has 11 meters of range. Actually, that might be the play here. I'll do that. Because like I said, I believe the towers like drop your concealment by 3, so unless you have like 4 concealment or more, it won't matter anyways. Alright, and then we have Bog. Like I said, he's going to be able to spot people around this side, and then Carta with the usual setup. The M6 CMG is just really good on her, so we'll keep her like that. After that, we have Rila in the APC with the long barrel tank gun and the AGL. Since we don't need to move anyone, we could just use the long barrel tank gun against, like, for example, the Rogue Army heavy tank here and the medium walker that's going to show up later. So this is better. So I believe, I mean, it's not necessarily better. This one, with the current perks, will one-tap the medium walker, but it might take about 3 shots against the heavy tank, so it's still not as strong as the ATGM. But it's got more ammo, and it could probably help us a little bit more. Okay, and finally I put Darby, so instead of Lim I decided to go with Darby, and the reason for that is, like I said, towers usually block or drop your concealment by 3. And the max concealment we can have on Lim with like the armor and the accessory is 4. So that means he's gonna be at 1 concealment. Now with Darby we can bump it up by 2 more points with her Covert Ops perk. So she's gonna be up to 3 concealment. So that's severe. So that massively improves her concealment ability. That's what we have her here. We also gave her ambush, so she does even more damage and is more accurate when she's hidden. That should be the case. With this suit and yeah, the rest of. So I give her a crocodile because we might encounter some walkers or some kind of armor here, so she can take those guys out. All right, and so let's start this mission.
Nox has landed.
All right.
Everything.
So it is indeed 3 towers, so that's very good.
Sir?
I mean, it doesn't really matter where we go first here. But if we are in a tower, this is what it says. Offers 3 view range, 2 detection. Is there anything else? High ground. Oh, concealment is reduced by 5 as the unit is visible from afar. So it's actually 5. Ooh, okay, so it's even less. It's even more than I thought. Also, even though we have overcast, it doesn't seem like there's any debuff to us. Let me just verify that real quick.
Orders?
But yeah, it doesn't seem like we have any debuff here.
Moving to cover.
So if we go in here, concealment. Look at Darby, 15 vision range, 5 detection. Even with the -5 concealment. I mean, I don't know if it updates her or not, but look at that range. That's pretty wild. We can see the snipers. We can see across the entire map here. And what I mean to say is across the entire that side of the map. Now we don't have to forget we also have a laser turret here we can drop to cover any blind spots, but this setup is actually pretty good. 3 towers like this is a very, very efficient and good setup. So the Jaegers were somewhere around there. I don't think we're gonna see them.
Time to sort this tech of trash.
And look at that, we could already probably take those guys out next turn.
Yeah.
And they haven't even spotted Darby yet. How far is the radar? It's almost covering the entire map. We can already see 3 blips here, a couple blips there. So it covers pretty much the whole area we need to defend, honestly. Except this corner here. And that's probably where that Jaeger team is and we haven't spotted them. But yeah, this is really, really good.
Movement.
I'm just gonna rotate Ryu up. I know that might be the heavy tank. I think the medium walker's more in that corner, so we won't see it yet. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The main thing is, it's a good thing we have a little bit of a road here, so we can quickly rotate between different areas here. But I'll still keep her on that side. I guess it doesn't really matter. And we'll get 9 shots, but don't forget we also have the supply drop here. They still haven't spotted. Okay, I think it might be bugged though. I think maybe you do get concealment in the tower. Like you still get concealment being in the tower or something.
Eyes on weapons team.
Alright, there's the heavy tank. I want to shoot with Darby first because she is in this zone here.
Fucking A.
Now these guys are gonna get counter fire, but I'd rather do that.
Keep them landing.
This one needs our assistance.
I did not even
Could use some help, Major.
I did not even see that they spotted Carta, but that's not too bad. I'm gonna... Oh, that was really bad. I should have just marked the tank then. And the good news now is that they can't see her anymore.
What? More!
Should probably went with that. There's an APC.
Op 4 moving.
There's a blip there. We might be able to engage with Sing.
Bringing up the rear.
So we do have that match ammo. Nope, they're still too far. Can we engage anywhere else? Not quite.
Strategy and tactics have failed you.
I'm gonna take out that heavy team there. I'll probably move, honestly, I'll probably move Rio down south to help a bit with Darby. I mean, Darby is pretty good,
Bang
but
the Tekka trash!
she
Eyes on
might get
heavy armor.
overwhelmed there.
Good job!
You know what, that's what I'll do. I'll put some, I'll put the turret here, I guess. Yeah.
Coordinates received.
What?
KIA! What?
Yeah. I think they might have moved in range of Sing.
Sir?
It's okay though, we can afford one loss. It's not that bad. Let's see if they moved in range. Nah, they're outside. Dang.
Sir?
I don't know what to do then. I guess we could mark some targets here.
Bringing up the rear.
That's crazy though. Even if your guys are hidden, they'll still shoot you.
Enemy hardware.
Eyes on.
Look, they've traitors in their midst.
Hostiles advancing.
There's the team. We can finally shoot them
Let
with
them have
Sing.
it.
Problem is that Carta's now spotted again. ATGM team for whatever reason is gonna just pull up here, but they did spot. So now we have a situation where both Carta and Darby are spotted. So I don't know what to do here. I think the best thing is to get rid of the heavy tank for now, because that's actually gonna give me back some AP.
Enemy hardware taken care of.
And if I can move to about here, or even here, no, I can't move there. If I can move here, I can take out that, or maybe suppress that ATGM team there.
Weapons team destroyed.
So that way both are still hidden. Well, actually, she's spotted because... How is Carta spotted? Maybe... Yeah, the Jaeger team there. Well... That's Sing's job to take care of the Jaeger team there.
Push buttons.
This bog's got talent.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Very good. Fuck them up.
These guys don't have RPGs anymore, but they're gonna just set up the autocannon and shoot at it.
Sit tight. Orders?
There's nothing else here except shooting at this.
Enemy is suppressed.
That's good, it disables that.
Components
Stabilizer
damaged.
damage there. Mortar team maybe or something. Another
Yeah.
AA or another autocannon. I mean, still can't engage anything in this range here.
You're not dead. I looked way worse than that.
We will be able to rescue that. Oh, there's the medium mech.
Alert! Alert! Enemy hardware!
Okay, we need to take care of that. Sing should be able to take care of that walker.
Eyes on heavy armor. Eyes open.
What?
She needs at least 50 points.
Engines engaged.
Good job.
Whatever.
There we go. He's no longer a threat. We don't have to worry about that. I want to worry
Orders.
about these guys here because if that autocannon sets up, it's bad business for Carta.
Impressive shooting, Marine.
There we go.
Practice makes perfect.
Now, obviously, they can shoot at her, but won't do much damage as long as she's in the tower.
Orders?
There's another autocannon here. It's a bit too far for me, though. I can just keep shooting here.
Enemy suppressed.
Big fire, they won't be able to do much. Split. Okay.
Bringing up the rear.
So far, just one casualty, so it's not that bad.
Rocket. Enemy hardware biff.
Hostiles advancing. Alert! Alert! Weapons team.
Okay. So what's our
Orders.
priorities here? Let's take a look. These guys are not really in danger of anything. Yeah, the enemy needs to get really close to be able to target her. The main thing I think is going to be Carta here, with that walker there. Now that walker's out of range, so that's fine. We could shoot at that infantry unit there.
What?
I'll wait to see what this guy does, because if he gets a little bit closer, I can shoot it with Rewa. Honestly, I'm not too sure what would be the best option here. To try and burn through an activation by just using Boggle of the ground radar.
Sir?
I could get 2 shots on this infantry unit here. That fast stack, 93 accuracy, it's not too bad.
Orders?
I want to wait to see if this guy gets closer before I use Darby's AT rifle there.
At your service.
Same thing with this guy, so I think I just want to burn through an activation. Or what I could do is move Rewa straight up here. Shoot at the mech, and shoot a GL at the other guy. Actually, the GL is a bit too far, but whatever. With Berserk, we should be able to make it here. Yeah, there you go.
You are a hardware annihilator.
And these guys are burning, so it's gonna blow up.
Orders.
Oh, they did get closer now, so we do have to engage them, I guess. Or maybe we don't, I'm not too sure. Do they still have actions? Because again, I want to see what this guy does. I do have the range advantage on him because I have 11 range and he only gets 10. But honestly, we can use Carta now that that threat has been removed. So let's just keep firing there.
Great shot.
Oh, this guy's fleeing. Okay.
Orders.
At your service.
Can I engage? I can engage them all the way here with Sing. I think I'd rather do that, especially since this guy's now fleeing. I can engage them here. Those guys are pinned down. I was hoping to get a more accurate shot here, but or whatever. I guess I'll just keep my ammo for now.
Orders.
I'll use Bog to get another turn and see what the AI does. Looks like they moved the unit
Let's do
there.
this.
Alright then. Alright. Oh, there was that unit there I could have engaged, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have engaged that unit.
Enemy weapons deep.
Orders.
I think Sing can get a shot there, right? Oh, it's very good cover though.
Sir.
She can get 2 shots on that team.
At your service.
I'll take 1 shot here. I'll try the... They're both poor accuracy no matter how I look at it, so I guess I'll go with the 2 shots. Because they got them
They are
suppressed.
proper accurate.
Orders.
Alright, they spotted me there. Let's see here.
Sir.
Could just shoot them.
Hostile down.
Perfect target for Rewa.
Hostiles.
Nice. Guess I could shoot at these guys, but I'll burn through another activation here with Bog. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. I was hoping this guy would get closer so I could
Orders?
shoot it with the other, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. So we're probably just gonna finish off both of these units here.
Nice shot, Marine. Thanks. I am on a roll today.
Okay, now he decides to come closer. Well, that's okay, because next turn we can engage him.
Okay, okay.
And then this one can just do that.
Alert! Alert! Heavies. Scattering.
Can I kill them with a second shot? Yep.
That's it, Marine.
Of course I could do it.
take this guy out.
Where do they think they're going?
Knocked over, sure.
Hardware destroyed.
Anyways, it's the last turn, so might as well try and get the most out of this as possible.
Yeah. At your service. Topped up.
I can't engage here.
Yeah.
Sir?
That's it. Stack 'em like sandbags. Yeah.
Alright, I think that's pretty much the mission over. Look at this. Darby holding the line here. I think maybe the tower thing that says that you lose 5 concealment is bugged, because I don't, like, they had to be pretty much, like, this is where they had to be. Where they had to be almost right there to see Darby, so... I don't know, maybe that kind of works out, but, like... I don't know. It seemed like it was really strong. Like, we didn't need the concealment at all. Anyways, we pretty much finished this mission.
Mission set and ready for exfiltration.
Very easy mission, just 1 casualty here on Carta because of that heavy tank, which again required 3 shots to fully kill. With the ATGM, it would have only been 2 shots. So, yeah. But, pretty good mission. We got another Jaeger fatigue, that's pretty good, yep. And another RPG, some armor. Overall, pretty good stuff, max promotion points. Everybody's still combat ready here. So that 1 casualty, I forgot I no longer have a medical bay, but honestly we could just replenish it. And Carta did not get any debuffs, although we do have to give her an extra squatty there. Why is it? Oh, because it's loading the mission. So we can get her back, but honestly, this mission here we have to rescue a bunch of civilians, so we'll go with Pike instead. So Pike is even cheaper, so I don't have to worry about that. I think I gave somebody a... Did I give somebody a drone? Like the Warthog AT drone? No, I did not. So we're gonna go back with this. Darby could be good, but honestly, it's day, it's overcast. Looking at the enemies, we have 2 heavy tanks. Oh boy. Oh yeah. We have 2 heavy tanks. Darby's nice. Especially because you can abuse the concealment on her like crazy. But I still think Lim is better. He's better assault unit. So Darby can get really close, but she doesn't get a lot of opportunity to shoot and do a lot of damage. So because of that, we're gonna go back with Lim here. I don't know if I want the suit or not. The suit does provide extra protection compared to a basic Jaeger fatigue, so that could be still very handy. We have 85 authority. I mean, if we get a low roll, we get, like, if we get only 15 or 10, it's not too bad, but I think we'll still want to get SCON anyways, just so, because we'll have enough OCI components to do that. So what do we get here? What's the buff? Get 1 minigun strafing run. Okay, it's not crazy. The good news now is that the enemy doesn't have the counter strike anymore, so we don't risk getting shot off, which means actually we could go back with Jaeger fatigues, because at least they won't shoot us back if we shoot at them from outside of concealment. So it's not too bad. Looks like I said, we don't really need hollow point against Rogue Army because they don't have they don't have high HP pools, so that's fine. And I think I already looked at this and there wasn't anything interesting. Honestly, I think for this mission, I'd like to go back with the Walker, because it's so much fun. The problem is with the Walker against the Rogue Army. Let's look if they have any. They have 1 ATGM. There's a strong. I don't believe they get any reinforcements here, but I'm not too sure. What is this? Oh, it's okay. It was like the icon of the motorized or mechanized infantry was overlapping the Walker icon. I wasn't sure. Autocannon. Okay, that's not too bad. Another ATGM. Do they have an officer or a Jaeger team? That's infantry. Mortars. Autocannon. Wait, they have 3 ATGM teams, 2 heavy tanks. The question is, do they have an officer? They don't seem to have an officer or Jaegers. Okay. That's very good. Because even though they can still shoot in direct fire, it means that as long as they don't see us, they can't really do much to us. Now we still need ideally the ATGM because heavy tanks, the ATGM are really better against heavy tanks. The problem is we only get 6 shots. We need... We need 2 per tank, so we'll have 2 shots left, and then everything else we could just one tap. So these walkers here, we can just need 1 rocket. Plus, that is if I have an ammo bag. Plus, we can always drop some more supplies. The main thing with this is the mech jetpack, because I think it gives her more mobility. And then we'll need something to deal with infantry. And again, like I said, with infantry, I'd rather take the M6 over the autocannon. It's a bit more reliable. And, yeah, I think it's a little bit better to go with the M6 than the autocannon. So this is better against infantry. Then we have our ATGM. We should be able to take out all of this. Yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward mission. This is where, do we have, I didn't even look at this. Oh, okay, that's good. Now, it does say destroyed less than 40% of all enemies. Honestly, that is very doable. If we go max concealment. But, I don't know, man. I feel like, especially against the rogue army, just killing everything just to get more loot is better. So that's probably what I'll do. So I will fail this objective, this secondary objective, which will reduce my operation rating at the end. But whatever, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I just want to get more loot because actually I'm thinking I'm pretty close to the end of early access anyways. And yeah, but I'll have to see, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Well, that's what I'm thinking because, yeah, I really, that secondary is not that amazing. I don't know if it's worth going for, because you could do it with max concealment and just like take out, like basically we'd have to go on the left side of the map. Anyways, we probably want to go on the left side of the map anyways. And then you clap all of these and then go here, but this is still like more than 40% of all enemies, this blob here. Alright, well anyways, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think to try and do this. In that case, we don't need the ATGM or we don't need this kind of setup. We can go for something a bit lighter or something. I'm not too sure. Actually, the IV has the best concealment, interestingly enough. Or the light troop carrier, actually, light troop carrier. So I'll think about how I want to do this. I'll think if I want to go for this secondary or not. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, guys.